You think you can break me? You think you can bend my will? Let me tell you something, Sergeant Bruno, don't kneel. It was a dark winter morn when they rolled to my den, hooded and armed, maybe 40 men. White robes dripping with crimson stains, crosses gleamed like wicked chains. From the carriage came a fat old freak, golden rings, blood red cheeks. 5 goons dragged me, knocked me to my paws. My whiskers dripped, but I showed no flaws. On your knees, heathen, repent tonight. Find the light or lose the fight. Spit in my face, but I stared him down. This dinky cat don't need no crown. Reject your gods or you'll meet the blade. I snarled back, you'll regret this raid. Then he waved that ring, golden vial. I hissed through fangs, burn me in style. You can torch my home, take my blood, bury my kin in a pool of mud. You can murder, rip, and leave me scarred, but Sergeant Bruno's soul stays hard. You can rip my claws, burn me alive, tear my skin, but I will survive. Kiss your ring, I'll bite instead. Your cross can't tame this cat of dread. They kicked me down as my home caught flame. Smoke rose high, but I felt no shame. Inside the screams of my love rang clear, my kittens crying in burning fear. I begged for mercy, but they grinned, their filthy hands soaked in my kin. The fire roared, my heart grew cold. That's the moment my vengeance was sold. The fat man smirked and swore my salvation. I swore death on his vile foundation. With my last breath I spat at his face. You'll burn in my claws, you disgrace. Hours later, they left me to die, bruised and broken, my throat dry. But through the ash, I rose from my grave, a dinky cat with no soul to save. You can torch my home, take my blood, bury my kin in a pool of mud. You can murder, rip, and leave me scarred, but Sergeant Bruno's soul stays hard. You can rip my claws, burn me alive, tear my skin, but I will survive. Kiss your ring, I'll bite instead. Your cross can't tame this cat of dread.
I hunt at dusk with eyes like flames. Your holy nights, I'll carve their names. From shadow to light, through blood and sin, your God won't save you when I sink in.
Bruno's back for your head.
Years passed, but the fat man stayed alive, till I clawed my way to his cursed hive. I crept through halls, silent and thin, a shadow of vengeance wrapped in sin. His guards lay still with throats all torn, a kingdom of silence, vengeance sworn. I found him sleeping, his ring in hand. I whispered, "You'll never understand." He screamed as I pounced, claws deep in his chest. Eyes wide open, I gave him no rest. Remember me, fat man, you burned my kid. Now rot in hell for your every sin. I bit his ring and ripped it apart. Blood spilled out like a blackened art. Sergeant Bruno, the dinky cat, turned his holy cross to a splattered splat.